The funny thing about this is that while the Scout is capable to fly straight, there are just very few Scout pilots that really do fly straight.
Everybody tell me about the Scout is fly straight, but for me it's very difficult to fly straight. I like to sometimes make sometimes make different fly, fly the maneuvers, no?
Scout is definitely a handling machine, and this was our top priority. It's not only about the dynamic torque compensation, which is obviously the main difference, but it's all about the small details and the geometry of the Scout. We have made the Scout more flat and put the prop closer to pilot's body to reduce the gyroscopy effect. The bars offer a great amount of handling and weight shift ability while maintaining a good level of comfort.
You know, the handling of the Scout, it's one thing to balance everything out. You take away the torque offsets that cause weirdness. You have the hang points in the optimal position. You have the power, and you have the appropriate recline angle, and you just feel at home. So it makes handling very good.
Normally, you're used to doing a tight maneuver, right turn or left turn, depending on the way your engine turns, with the torque of the engine, but only in one direction. And it's really fun to be able to have the capability to do that in both directions under power and have the ability to turn with equal aggressiveness both directions.
You know, I was coming off of a left-hand torquing, very big, torquey, heavy engine. And I had learned all my kind of advanced maneuvers to the left, big asymmetric spirals, power loops, and ground spirals, especially to the left. But when I first flew the Scout, you know, and kind of picked up on the fact that torque isn't so much an issue at full power, well, maybe it won't really affect how I do these maneuvers, and I could still do asymmetric spirals, huge loops, left, you know, and all this. And the first time I went in for a ground spiral, usually you don't want to try and go against the torque on a ground spiral because the engine is physically weight shifting the glider out of the turn. But it's not a problem on this unit, you know. So I'm going to say it's just as easy to go left as it is right on this unit.
Yes, when the Paramotor arrived to the Malaguita's family, my brother told me about this. Don't possible to do acro in the first fly, but it doesn't matter. I bring the Paramotor in the first fly, put 2 parachutes, and I do was my first infinite in my life, and I remember this day. Awesome day, fucking awesome. It's freaking awesome.